Welcome back, everyone, to another super exciting, no danger at all episode of The First Watch. I am your humble DM, Andrew Coons, excited to be here running. Well, we'll get right into it very soon here, but a very fun combat here to kick things off for our next episode. We're going to popcorn around and meet all the players, and then we'll get into our intro and our recap. So let's start by going to Darby.
Hey, my name's Darby. I am otherwise known as Chaotic Darby on the internet, but today this time zone, you can find me as Peony. You're definitely an artificer and only an artificer halfling friend. I'll pass it to Dana because you're right below me.
Cool. Hi, I'm Dana. I'm playing Artemis Valor, an Aasimar wizard. You can find me on the internet on Twitter at a bit meddlesome and on Instagram with the same handle. And I'm gonna popcorn it to Cheryl.
That's me. Hi, I'm Cheryl. I'm playing Pry, the Tiefling Rogue, and you can find me on the internet variously as the Roving Naturalist or as part of the Nature Check project, and I'm also part of the team running Treetops and Tarrasques. And I'm gonna send it to Blake.
Hey, yo, my name is Blake. I'm playing Grokus Dogbringer, Dwarf Cleric. You find me on Twitter at Blake C. Francis, where I don't post much, but you know what? Who knows? I'm going to pass it on to who's going to be. Let's go with Joe.
Hey, everybody. I'm Joe, and I'm playing Malachite, the Earth Genasi Artificer, period. And you can find me on the internet on Instagram, really, at JoeFrankDP, and I'm going to throw it over to Casey.
What's up, guys? I am Casey. I'm playing Uranus, the half-elf bard. You can find me on Twitter at Casey McNeil or on Instagram at _Casey McNeil. And Uranus and Malachite are in some trouble. I'm in danger.
We'll all balance out. We're fine. It's all going to balance out in the end.
And yes, in addition to DMing, I have the distinct pleasure of running our current adopted PC or NPC, Greta the Grung, who is flying on a broom 60 feet in the air and not ready to die. So we will see what happens. A couple quick announcements. As Cheryl said, don't forget to check out Nature Check's cool new project, Treetops and Tarrasques, where you can go to Ecuador and play D&D in the cloud. Was it the rainforest, cloud forest?
The Cloud Forest.
The
yeah,
Cloud
it's on
Forest.
the western
Okay.
side of the Andes.
Yeah, super dope. Don't forget to check out our spin-off podcast, The End at the Edge of Greenwood, where we have amazing conversations with other creators from around the community in character. And then also don't forget Gen Con coming up in August. Several of us will be there, including myself, Darby, Joe, KC, Cheryl, almost everybody. It's going to be super fun. We would love to see you and say hello. We can FaceTime in Dana and Blake. We'll just walk around with screens with them the entire time. It'll be great.
I'm down with that.
I'm down. I'll be like, okay.
Just get like a rolling television cart and just have you with us everywhere
Yes.
we go. But with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and roll that intro sequence and get into tonight's episode of The First Watch. The party has found themselves in an interesting predicament, and how they got here is quite the tale. After dealing with the fallout of getting into an entanglement with the local criminal organization known as the Three Blades, there was a showdown next to the docks, at which point the party and their ally Daisy May came out victorious, but then she stayed behind to clean up the mess while you all went on the run. You headed back to the safe house where you met a new face and a strange one in Greta the Grung, who is a local who has a lot of information but is very cagey about providing it, and only in small chunks to the tune of some gold pieces. Nevertheless, you promised her some riches if she went with you to your next destination, which was decided upon to be the Dwarven Mine at the outskirt of town. The hope being that you could find some treasure or technology or whatnot that would aid you in your quest to extract yourself from the clutches of, or the interests rather, of the Three Blades. Also potentially looking for a part to a construct that some of you have recovered down south in a different town, but which is currently not working. And if you can find that part, you might be able to get it up and running and on your side. So you all sweet-talked your way into the mine through various deceptions, both verbal and image-wise, with some of you taking on some new personas. And after getting your way through kind of the weak security of the mine workers, you all found yourself here in this newly found and excavated Dwarven mine. Now, the mine itself is an interesting setup where it comes in on a long slope and then plummets in a large open shaft that goes down into blackness beyond what you can see. The mine workers have built some contraptions with pulleys and harnesses and ropes in order to lower themselves and their gear down into the the shaft. Big, thick ropes that are difficult to climb but very sturdy. And one by one, you all have, through various means, some of you throwing yourselves off the edge, hoping not to die, some of you carefully climbing, have found your way down into the various offshoots of this larger shaft. So as it goes down, there are tunnels that cut out from it into various rooms. You've gone into a couple of them so far, one of them being a barracks, where you recovered some kind of personal effects of dwarves that are long gone, including a journal with a little bit of entry about what it was like to work here in the mines hundreds of years ago before the dwarves disappeared. You also, going down to a farther down tunnel, found some raw diamonds that were in the walls, and you were able to begin extracting those, and you have 2 or 3 of those raw chunks of diamond in your possession as well. Now, as you were going down the tunnel where you found the diamonds, there was actually a strange part where the tunnel opened up above you, and these 8 by 8 foot tunnels actually continued up 8 by 8 as well, so kind of creating like a T shape. And out of curiosity, Malachite sent his little homunculus Kingsley up into the darkness with a little light spell on him, but even the light spell eventually disappeared up into the darkness above. Now, Kingsley was supposed to come back whenever he reached a ceiling, and then he never came back. So you all got flown up by Artemis via the broom to the top of the tunnel. Artemis then went back down, and Uranus and Malachite were at the top of the tunnel looking about, and you found the body of Kingsley, broken and deformed, pieces snapped off, and then you heard a low rumbling growl, and looking up, you see barreling down another tunnel towards you at full speed a massive, bulky-bodied creature with a mouth as large as it is, these jagged 8 to 12-inch teeth just snapping at you, with tentacles that come off of it, running down in your direction. Malachite attempted to cast a spell to vortex warp the creature, and it resisted, twisting and flipping as it did, showing you off more of these tentacles with spikes at the end of them. And in the meantime, Artemis had started to ferry other people up, including Greta and Peony. So, as we all pop over to the battle map, we can see the creature barreling down the tunnel towards you. We have some folks that are here about 50, 60 feet up off the ground, and Pry and Grocus waiting at the bottom. And so for orientation's sake, this is a side-scroller battle map that we will be playing in tonight. So, with all of that said, let's roll initiative.
Yeah, we don't have to.
Blake, we could just leave.
Exactly.
We
I was gonna
could
say,
just
let's
walk away.
Let's just go. We can always walk away. Always an option. Sometimes the best balance is just leaving.
My God.
Well, that's
that
not
natural?
helpful.
Oh,
Okay,
that
11.
sounds like a
Ooh,
1.
11.
No, that's a nat 20, but I'm on the ground.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Grocus, what do you got?
Cool.
11
11. What's your dex mod?
Oh,
plus 2. No, 0.
And Artemis, I see you have 11 as well. What's your dex?
Let me double check for you.
I think it's better than a 0.
+1.
Okay, so Artemis will go before Grocus. Pry, what'd you get?
well, that's a 27.
Jeez.
Oh,
But
whoa.
I'm on the ground, so
Don't leave me.
What the hell's your initiative bonus?
+7.
Whoa, that's disgusting.
Peony,
Do you
what
have
you
the
got?
alert?
No, it's because of swashbuckler.
Oh,
And I'm cute.
and you're cute. You're very, very cute.
Thank you.
Very cool.
Peony, what you got?
So sick.
10.
10.
I got as
Malachite.
many fingies as I got.
Currently, at least. Malachi, what you got?
Why?
Why are you gotta bring that
12.
energy right now?
12. Okay. And Uranus?
You're muted still.
Muted.
30-20. There we go.
Dirty
Hey.
20.
Oh, wait. Okay.
All right.
Andrew, what did you
And-
get?
Oh, I got a roll for Greta.
Yeah.
Oh no, my dice tower's stuck. Oh no, there's a mini in there. Okay.
Fate has decreed the monster does
monster.
not get to be an initiative.
No, no.
It's frozen.
Agreed.
No,
No,
no.
this is our
Surprise
pet.
round.
She is going to be our pet, and her name's going to be Odie, and she's going to be really cute.
Greta has an
Mhm.
18.
I love that plan.
Pull it off, please, by all means.
All
We'll send this
right.
one swimming too.
Here we go. Pry, you are up first. You just
God.
hear like this echoing growl coming from above, but nothing has yet been communicated to you. However, it
I
sounds
also
pretty
said
nasty.
shit.
That's
Should we hear echoing down?
You hear spells being cast, you hear Rana swearing, you hear the growl.
Oh my God.
Something's going on.
Okay. If they're panicking, I'm gonna do the thing. Okay, so I have an action, a bonus action, and a movement that can all be used for move.
Yes.
And moving at half speed while climbing, I can make it 45 feet up the wall. I looked up the speed climbing record for women earlier today, and it turns out the fastest speed climber woman at the 2020 Olympics did 49 feet in 6.8 seconds. So doing
Oh.
45 in 6 seconds is... I can do it.
Pride is within the realm of
And
possibility.
since I'm right there, Pride is helping my back. If we're right there to hop up there,
Oh.
I'm technically right next to him, so
Spider-Woman.
Pride can jump on my back because I'm right there. So
So
Love it.
sweet.
How prideful are you over this
Wow.
ability?
Yeah,
Barbie.
so I guess I'll put myself. Ooh, 45 is there. Cool.
There. Okay.
Oh,
so
wow.
you actually begin
What does that mean?
utilizing those slash marks that were in the wall from
Yes.
what you all
Insane.
assumed was the
Oh my
automaton
gosh.
walking up.
Yes.
You begin using
Wow.
those as like finger holes and just grabbing and pulling yourself up and like
Mhm.
just almost like galloping up the side of the wall.
Plus, it's a relatively square tunnel, right?
It is, but it's about 8 feet wide. So,
yeah, but if
yeah,
you wedge yourself into a corner,
That's true,
it's
yep.
really helpful for going up. So
that's right. Yep. So
Yeah.
kind of grabbing handholds and going up the corner. So yeah, action, bonus action, and you are halfway-ish up the tunnel.
Science, baby.
that's me.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. That brings us to Uranus.
Yes. Okay. So we would know that, or Uranus would know that Artemis has feather fall, right?
Yeah, you would know that.
Okay. Where's Kingsley in terms of?
Kingsley, the body of Kingsley is roughly here,
Okay.
about 10, 15 feet into the tunnel.
Okay. I would like to just run up real quick, just a little bit.
And for the sake of viewers as well, Malachite being stacked there does not mean that he's on top of Uranus. That's just him behind him, but so we can still see the
He's on
token.
my shoulders.
Unless that's what you want. Unless that is the plan.
I was on his head. Yes.
Okay. My apologies for making an assumption.
Not on his shoulder.
How dare you?
Like
I
a
was
bear,
standing
you
on
have
his head.
to. If you get really big, you can scare
Exactly.
the bear.
Right. That's how that works.
You have extra
Or
arms
like when
now.
you're, 3 kids and you're trying to sneak into an R-rated movie.
That's-
So yeah, I'd just like to pick up Kingsley really quick,
Okay.
and then turn back to no, I would like to cast Dissonant Whispers on the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a Wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
And does it say you can cast that on a creature?
You whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your
Okay.
choice within range can hear. Yeah.
All right. So wisdom save.
Yes. Or it
That
takes
is-
3d6 and must.
That is a
use
4.
its-
So that is a fail.
So it has to move as far as its reaction, as far as its movement will allow to move away from me.
With its reaction in that
Yes.
moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is going to
Heck
put
yeah.
it all the way back.
Nice.
So you looking down the tunnel, you notice that the tunnel goes down a ways, and then it sharply slants up at a very extreme angle, and it kind of heads that way and begins to clamber up a little bit, but doesn't get all the way up it.
Okay. And then I would like to run past this way again. So that's another 10 feet. So 20 feet so far. While I'm running, I would like to yell to Malachite, I'm stacked. There we go. Just jump off, Artemis will catch you, and then I would like to plop the cone of slimming on my head again and just
So
dive off.
did you pick up Kingsley?
I did.
So that would be your action.
Okay.
And so the cone is an action as well, so you can't do both.
Okay. I'm still gonna jump off.
Okay.
So how far down?
Don't you fall 60 feet around?
Do you?
Potentially.
I don't know.
I'm
So I get-
gonna say that for the purpose of this, you fall to right about here on this turn.
Okay. Cool. So
About 30 feet down.
pressing the wrong
Just
button. There we
yeeting
go.
yourself off the edge.
Yeah. so
Again.
jumping off. I don't know what that thing is. I gotta roll 3d6. Whoops.
Oh, that's right.
Uranus just Pocahontas off of everything.
Pretty much.
Just imagining Uranus like just smashing into
I can paint with all the
Artemis
colors
and-
of the
Oh,
wind.
God.
That's a 6, 8, 9 points.
9 points. All right. Good to know. There we go. All righty. That is going to bring us to Greta. And
Oh,
Greta
gosh.
is just going to hear everything, and she's kind of like got her arms around you, Artemis, and you just feel her tighten. And she goes, "Well, what the hell?"
I don't know.
And she doesn't have a good thing to do in this moment. She's not going to leap off. So she's just going to hold on tight and wait to see what happens, because she's kind of at the mercy of her courier here at the moment. That will bring us, because this damn monster rolled so low, that'll bring us to Malachite.
Yes. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm going to, let's see here. I think I will cast, I'm going to cast Firebolt at it with my the thing I have, the stick, arcane firearm. Sorry.
Okay,
Yes, I'm going to use that to cast Firebolt
go for it.
at the thingy. That's 19.
19 does hit. Let's go ahead and roll
Oh, yeah.
damage.
Sweet. All right. So the firearm gives me an extra D8 of damage.
Nice.
I roll real low on my other dice. That's 12 points of fire damage.
12 points.
Nice.
Awesome.
And then
Burn it.
I'm going to cast myself over the side.
Okay.
My gosh.
You have a little more time in your turn, so I'm going to say you fall a little past Uranus.
Okay.
Artemis
Like-
got you.
Probably
Like here?
2 squares. Yeah, on the other side of him.
Sweet.
um,
yeah.
Yeah, so right
Cool.
up there. All right. That'll bring us to
Everything's
Artemis.
gonna be fine.
Oh, great. Can Artemis see Malachite and Uranus at this point?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah?
I mean, they're within the realm of your dark vision, so you saw them throw themselves off the ledge.
Sweet.
Oh, is it dark in here?
No, does anyone have a wait? I did light. I gave it to someone.
Oh,
It was
Greta
on
has the
the
torch.
Greta
Greta
has
has the
the
torch with the
torch.
light on it.
Yeah.
Oh, does light
so we
stay
just
on
see
it?
out of
Yeah.
the darkness.
'Cause
Well,
I
he
cast
casts
it.
light
Darkness
on it. Yep.
Uranus.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, so Artemis is gonna like hairpin like turn because she's gonna go back down. I'd probably say about like 30 feet.
Okay.
And just like as she's turning around, cast Featherfall on Malachite.
Yeah,
Okay.
Uranus is pointing at Malachite all the way.
20, 25, 30. So you actually go whizzing back down past Pry.
Who just used all of her movement.
I just keep trying to be helpful, and everybody's passing me.
Oh my gosh! Like the rope last session. Oh my gosh.
I keep doing badass shit, and everybody's like, "Nope, broom."
So Malachite gets
We
Featherfall
appreciate
in
it.
this
Yeah,
moment.
Malachite gets the Featherfall.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Malachite, you are now falling at 30 feet a second instead of 60, I believe, correct?
You said
Yes.
3 feet?
Oh, sorry, 30 feet per 6 seconds. So 30
That's it.
foot around.
And it lasts
Okay.
a minute, so
Yeah. So you're still going fairly quickly, but not enough to injure you should you
flat.
land.
Okay, cool.
But do keep in mind how fast people are falling, because that may come into factor here in a moment. That's going to bring us to Grokus.
Okay. I have my drip glove around because I don't do the dark, so my drip glove
It's
like
just
it's so near
down
me.
there.
So I'm gonna. So with my drip glove and dark vision, I look up. Can I see? So I see Malachite falling slowly, right? So I can see him coming down.
Yeah.
Like, what can I see looking up?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Get out of the way.
Get out of the
You
way.
can barely, yeah. I mean, the light gives enough to see up. I would say you can see Malachite and like the form of, like the outline of Uranus coming down. You can see Pry clinging to this wall, and you see the other 3 on the broom, like rocketing down towards you.
Okay. Okay. So it's still going down. I'm just going to. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna try to just. So I'm gonna see Malachite coming down. Do I know some falling slower than? Do it seem like falling slower than Uranus? Like, do I know like he's?
Make a perception check to see if you can like discern that in this moment.
That's not bad. Okay, perception. So it's gonna be a 15.
A 15. I mean, midway through your turn, I would say you kind of like, okay, it's not that like you see the difference, but you just see that Malachite's kind of floating a little slower. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just not gonna go because be like, oh, I don't know what to do. So I'm just gonna wait down there. It's gonna hold. I'm gonna hold an action. Yeah, it's gonna be at a loss. It's like not knowing what to do. So that'll be my turn.
Okay. That will bring us to Peony.
I mean, it's not. Does she even know what's up there?
You not yet. They're the only 2 who have seen it are Uranus and Malachite.
What did you see?
There's a thing with a big mouth and tentacles.
You gotta sound like you're bald. You gotta be like that, getting quieter as you just go careening down.
What is it? I guess I'll just. I don't have dark vision. I can't see.
No, but you're
Well, there's
the light.
light.
Though,
There's
Greta's the
light from the torch,
Oh.
and everything. Yeah.
Well, I can't do squibbly squat unless I get eyes on it. So I guess I'll hold an action.
Okay. What are you
like-
holding?
I you say tentacles and big squibbly squabbly. I hear potential friend. So I'm just getting ready to like be like, hi friend, like to whatever
Ready a
rolls
greeting.
up.
Okay.
Oh, I
Her
am
held action is a hug.
Well, I don't friend. Yeah, I don't know what this is. She doesn't know what this is. She'll, I guess, hold speak with animals because that would make sense to her.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, and there is light below too, because where I am, I still have my joke live around, so there is light
Yep.
next. So you guys can look down, you'll still see light, and me just looking confused.
Perfect. All right, so you hold that spell, and finally we get to the creature. It is going to move 5, 10,
Okay.
20.
It doesn't have to move.
30.
Right, you can just stay right there.
And then
Just
it'll
stay
go
there.
5, 10.
Oh my
15,
God.
20,
Come
25,
on.
30. Oh, right here.
Mhm.
And as part of its
Uh-huh,
last bit of movement, it will take a running leap. And it will leap out into the space here
Amazing.
and begin the process of falling. Now, I had
Oh
to
my
dash to
God.
do that. So I'm not gonna let it fall very far on this turn, but it has like you. If anybody looks up behind them, you just see this thing that's basically the size of the
No.
tunnel just come
Oh.
boom, and
Crap on
just
a crack.
begin falling. This massive mouth and tentacles just falling down behind you all.
He's just a friend. I can't speak with animals.
That's
Stop.
true.
Yeah, as soon as it's
If that's an
visible.
animal.
An animal,
If
though?
that's-
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
An
you
animal.
cast speak with animals, and you feel your spell not take
Hi!
hold.
Yeah, I mean it's a self spell, so it's less of a
Oh, sure.
yeah. So
Well,
it's more
then you,
like
you get no response from it.
hi friend. It's you just hear like hello, let's be friends, and see if it if yeah it doesn't have to respond.
Top of the round, Pry. You are up next.
Gosh, is it like legitimately taking up the entire space, or is
Yes.
there?
Yes, like it's got just enough
Hmm.
room to fall, but like the tentacles are like slapping against the wall and scraping as it goes.
Gross.
Oh.
Man,
Mm-hmm.
It's hard.
just like, what do I do?
Mhm. Climb back down.
What are you
I don't
doing?
know. I don't know. I kind of want to jump on it, but I'm afraid it's going to eat me before I can do that.
You can certainly try.
Got diamonds.
Oh.
Well, dude, thanks. Sure, fine. I'll climb back down.
Okay, full speed or
Wait, what do you mean?
well, like you're climbing. I mean, you're gonna use your bonus action, all that stuff, or you're gonna go a little slower and save something.
If I climb all the way to here
Mm-hmm.
and then let go, then I still have
so how much
probably nothing.
How much movement was that total?
Well, I had been 45 feet up, so I guess I'd be moving 35 feet.
35 feet. So I would say with your bonus action, you could bonus action dash to get down to that point, and
Yeah.
then you'd still have you could let go and fall the last bit.
Yeah. But I mean, like, is there a
I'd soften the blow if I can. Like,
Well,
no, is there a way in this
would.
version to save against the fall damage? Because there
yeah,
has
yeah,
been
yeah.
in previous versions. Okay.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
mean, like, it depends on how far you're falling.
It's like 10 feet.
And I would
it's 10
definitely
feet,
take the
which is
brunt.
technically a d6 damage, so I would say make a dexterity saving throw.
Because since I'm there, could I nullify? I mean, because Grogus would definitely, he would stand there. If he sees someone
Don't
falling,
stand
he's
under
gonna.
me. That's gonna hurt.
Alright, make a dex save.
Okay. Dex save. That's a 19.
That's easy enough. You 3-point landing next to Grokus, and you
Nice.
still have your action.
Ta-da. Okay. I am gonna hold my action for when the friend shows up
Okay.
and do some stabbing.
Sounds good. All right, that's going to bring us to Uranus. You are not feather falling, so you are falling 60 feet this round.
So I think Uranus was getting ready to put the cone of slimming on his head before he saw this thing jump off after him. So I think just out of pure instinct and like fear, he's gonna grip the new sword he has, and his eyes are kind of like glaze over with just like matte black energy, and I'm going to Hexblade's curse this thing because I'm a warlock now.
Yeah, baby.
What? This is win.
Ooh.
So yeah,
Cursed sword.
Found
Maybe.
the cursed sword.
Yep.
so yeah, Hexblade's curse, and then I'm going to I think I slash out twice, and 2 beams of energy go up at it, and I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay,
And
I love
2
it.
of those.
Go ahead and roll your attacks.
After falling, that's tight.
So +7.
Like Gandalf and the Balrog, just in
Exactly.
combat as they go down.
Okay, so that's a 13, so dirty 20, and
That
then
hits.
6 is, what's that? That's for 13?
13 misses, so the first one hits.
Okay, 1d10. That's a 7.
7, not bad. All right.
And then, do I still have an object interaction?
No, you've used your action and bonus action.
Okay, so yeah, I guess I'm just going down.
What's the object interaction you're trying to do?
It would have just been to like put the as soon as I finish casting Eldritch Blast, just put the cone on my head.
No, because that would be activating a magical item. So,
Okay.
So you're gonna fall 60 feet in doing this.
Oh god.
Which is going to put you right next to the group of everybody falling or riding down on the broom. So go ahead and just pop yourself right next to Artemis there, just for clarity. So.
Oh
Can
Lord.
we catch Uranus?
You could certainly try.
Use my reaction to go.
On your turn, if you want to try something, you can. Greta, at this point, Greta is literally going to push off.
Oh, wait, I get a +3 to damage when I Hexblade's curse. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, so another 3 damage on that.
Yeah.
Alrighty, sounds good. Thank you.
Sorry.
Greta is literally going to push off of the broom and like jump down the last remaining bit. So, let me move the correct thing here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She will make a dex save in order to stick the landing. Easy enough. She kind of tucks and rolls and then uses the rest of her movement to start running. Actually, no, she's not. She's going to run this way. She's headed out the tunnel. That'll bring us to Malachite. You are falling at 30 feet a second because of Featherfall.
Okay.
30 feet around. I keep saying a second. Around.
Yeah. Let me see here. Okay. So any actions that I do right now that are ranged, how does that work?
They're normal range. I mean, you're falling, but you can still...
but where am I, like,
in
range-wise?
regards of when you do it?
Is it at the beginning of my fall, or
I mean, it's
end?
by the end. I'm okay being a little squishy on that. Like, when you actually do the thing could be at any point during your turn.
Okay. I don't know if it's going to make a huge difference.
Sure.
But yeah, I just wanted to...
Yep, good question.
Okay, so I think I'm going to... while I'm falling, I'm going to create an Eldritch Cannon.
Okay.
A tiny one so I can just hold it in my hand.
Okay.
And yeah, so I'm just kind of like falling very calmly, like tinkering with this like small thing, getting it loaded and cocked and everything. And then I just point it up at him, and it's a force ballista.
Okay.
So it's a ranged attack. It doesn't say what the range is.
You're within plenty range.
Yeah,
I would
okay.
say for it.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that. Let's see. So range spell attack. So my spell attack would be, I don't know what that is. How do I find out what that is?
It's your spell
Click
attack
on it.
bonus
Yeah.
at the top of your spells on your sheet.
Right. Yes. +7, is that right?
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll take it. All right, so here we go. 15.
Just hits.
Okay, cool. So it takes 2d8 force damage.
Okay.
And it also is pushed 5 feet away, which is
Okay.
not that
Which
much,
will kind of shove it
Oh,
up
it's
a little bit.
fall, yeah.
but yeah,
That's it.
every little bit helps. So 6 points of force damage.
Okay. Good. 6 points. All
And
right.
the firing the thing was my bonus action, so
Okay. So then you fall 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and your little Eldritch Cannon comes with you. And there you are. All right.
Yeah.
That brings us to Grokus.
Artemis.
Is it Gokus or
Oh, I'm sorry.
Artemis
Right.
goes.
Artemis first. Yep.
Artemis? Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn around and cast Magnify Gravity on it because it's a 60 feet range. And
You are
so-
farther than 60 feet
60
from it.
feet.
Yep. You're about 70 or so.
Shoot. Okay, then scratch that. I am
Fly back up towards it.
No, I'm good. So I'm gonna fly further down with Peony and just get us down onto the ground safely.
Okay.
In that
So
case.
you head down onto the ground.
Yeah, and I'm gonna ready Burning Hands.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hold my action until I see.
Alright.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Now it's Grokus.
That's okay. So see them come down. I'm gonna say I think we should leave. I'm gonna just point my hammer up at it. You're gonna see your eyes kind of glow like a faint blue as I cast some guiding bolt, 2nd level.
Nice.
Fire.
Ooh. Yeah, it's gonna be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Yep. Perfect. All right. So it's gonna be 5d6.
Okay.
Ooh, why didn't I
Okay.
get my d6 ready? 4, 5. I count. Yeah, you see these ones. All right. Ooh. Okay. Well, 9, 11, 12. So 14. So 14 points of damage. And it's in Dwarvish, the words I use are some balance yourself. You see, like as I.
All right, and it is now lit up and glowing. Its outline glowing from the
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
the
Uh-oh.
guiding
Let's go.
bolt. So the next attack on it has advantage.
Woo.
All right.
In my
That-
turn, I'll kind of stay put.
Okay, that'll bring us to Peony.
So question, DM.
Yes.
Is wall ground?
Under what terms?
In the terms that I would like to cast spike growth on the wall so that it passes through 40 feet of spike growth as it falls straight down.
Oh.
I would rule yes, especially being underground. It's just ground on either side.
All things are ground.
Yep.
We're really grounded in this campaign, you know. We're not
Balance.
doing some
Yes.
The
weird
whole
stuff.
reason
Yeah.
you wanted to do that was to make that
Yes.
pun.
Yeah, I would like to cast spike growth. It has a range of 150 feet.
Okay.
So we'll put it right there, and it's a
Okay.
20-foot radius, so it's about 40. It's 40 feet in total.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20.
Disgusting.
Hold on, let me
We'll
count this out real
we'll
quick.
do it. We'll do it like here. About
I started my thing 1 square lower. Is that okay?
yeah. As long as Malachite doesn't pass through it.
Yeah,
like,
no,
we're
it'll start
good.
like right above Malachite. So right
Sounds good. Yeah, that's
Oh,
perfect.
That's dope.
That's
I'm gonna pull
awesome.
out
Alright.
D4s.
there. What is the damage as it passes through?
It is 2d4 for every 5 feet it passes through.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This is disgusting.
Oh my.
So it's 16 d4.
Whoa.
So please get an app or something ready for 16 d4.
64.
Oh, I can just
And does it also slow its movement?
That's correct. It takes it is considered difficult terrain.
Okay. So it
So-
would fall at half speed through there.
So it would
Ugh.
Playing her plunk.
Ugh.
well, Peony sees that it didn't
Ranger,
respond.
dude.
She'll drop
Oh.
or it's not concentration for speak with animals, so we'll see if he understands it screaming.
You just hear
and she'll
ow,
use-
ow, 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 ow.
Yeah. I will use my spike growth for the day because it's just a natural part of being
Okay.
the kind of halfling I am, and just go. It's kind of coming kind of fast, right? I don't feel like it should come fast. Blech. Or she'll you know what'd be cool? She'll pull out like as she'll pull back her bow, it's like
Uh-huh.
almost like a vine is growing as she's pulling it back and then launch it.
Nice.
And as it hits, it'll like cause overgrowth to come out of the walls.
Yep, and
Nice.
everything just
Awesome.
That is
all the way
dope.
down.
I need artwork.
Wow.
All right. Well, that
All things are ground.
will bring
That
it
is a move
to
right
its
there.
turn. So, I suppose I better see how far it gets on its turn. Let's see here. So 5, 10, 15 with no problem. And
Yeah.
then it hits it. So 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, right about there.
Oh, so now either way it goes, it has to,
Three,
if it wants to
4,
climb out, it
5.
fucking
Roll 10d4.
10d4.
It's still falling through all this. It's a massive, heavy thing, but roll 10d4. Yeah.
28.
28 points of damage.
Ooh.
Could have shuffled slightly out from under Fall Squish
Ask
City.
if y'all were gonna stand underneath it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, awesome. Great.
So you said 28?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Can you also roll me 4d4?
Yeah. Where are you? Hello, sharp one.
This poor friend.
Okay, 4,
He hasn't hurt anybody
4.
yet. He just wanted to give hugs.
2, so that's
Good point.
10.
So death.
So, that's 14 out of the 14.
On the 4d4?
Uh-huh.
Wow, you rolled well.
Ah.
Okay. Good to know. That brings us to Pry.
Still so very far away. So sad. Man, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna keep holding attack until
Okay.
it gets to my range. But I'm also going to be like, are you all going to stand under that?
Yeah. Could Peony have shuffled a little bit with her turn?
On
she
her
didn't
next
have to...
turn, she can. You didn't say it, so we were going.
She did ask.
She did
She
say
did.
Were
something.
we
She
done?
did.
Yeah.
Okay, you can shuffle off a little.
Yeah!
Hey.
Do the little shuffle. Ayo,
Just
right
on the right
there.
at the end of the turn. Just. Okay.
We're coming from the left, right? That's where you came from?
Yeah, you came. So the
Okay.
big tunnel is from the left. To the right is back where the diamonds are.
Go shuffle to the right.
Okay. Shuffle where you want to shuffle.
And I don't know exactly what that thing is, but I do feel more comfortable fighting when there is no one else around me. So if I could have some space, and she sort of like flourishes with her blades a little bit and just sort of waits.
All right. So you're holding attacks, and that will bring us to Uranus, who finishes his fall. I need you to roll a Dex save, please, Uranus.
Can I put on the cone as an action?
Yes, you can. At the speed you're moving, it's not going to completely negate all the damage, but
Something,
Okay.
anything.
okay.
How much does he weigh once he's got that on?
Essentially he would begin falling at half speed.
Because like if he's
The
like a
Grokus
piece of
right there.
canvas, yeah, couldn't Grokus
Grokus
and
right
Pry
there,
like
like I
catch
would still
him?
try. I would definitely
Yeah,
try.
potentially.
If it's Uranus, like there's no doubt. I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
potentially. Okay,
There's
so
no
what
doubt.
goes
I'm
on?
trying.
So yeah, what am I rolling? Dex.
Well, roll a dex save with advantage, I would say.
Ooh, okay, yay.
Because between the canvas slowing you down a bit and Pry and Grokus underneath trying to catch you.
That's a 13, 15.
15? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna quarter the damage you would have taken. So
I'll take it.
So yeah, normally you would have been half from a save, but just all the factors, I'm going to give you even more. More saved, I mean. So it would have been... let's see here. 100,
Oh.
10, so 5, so 2. So you're going... Oh, I rolled well. You're going to take 8 points of bludgeoning damage total.
Okay.
From falling 100 feet, so, you know.
That's pretty.
I'll take it.
All right. And so your action was put on the cone. You've fallen. Anything else? Bonus action or whatnot?
Drapes over Grokus's arms.
Kind of, yeah. It's super weird feeling. Like no
Princess
one's like,
Carrie.
yeah.
Oh yeah. And I just kind of flop there, like and breathe for a second, and then I think I'm just gonna bonus action hex it.
Okay.
The
Well, you
creature.
had the hex up already, right?
That's
Yeah.
Hexblade's curse.
Oh, right. That's different. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, just cast hex on it.
Okay. It is hexed. Good to know. What save do you want to give it disadvantage on, or what? Ability check?
Dexterity.
Dexterity ability checks. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So it won't be saving throws, but if it makes a jump check or something like that, it'll be a disadvantage.
Yep.
Alrighty.
I guess I'm all the way down here.
Sounds good. That brings us to Greta, who buggers out. And I'm just going to put her down here in the corner of the map because she is off the map at the moment.
With the torch. Well, we still have
Go
like
away.
Yep,
drip
she's
globe.
got the torch. Yep,
Got my
Wait!
drip globe. Got my drip globe right
you
next
got the
to me.
drift
Though.
club.
I
Yeah,
can turn off light, so it's
yeah.
fine.
But Greta's not having this. She didn't come here to get eaten, so she's gone.
Remember the diamonds.
Malachite, you are up, and this massive forest, like shrubbery thing of vines and thorns has appeared above you, and you just hear and sort of see through some of everything, the creature crashing through, and you hear it like roaring in pain as it comes down.
Cool. Let's see here. I'm gonna I'm gonna cast something. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Bandage.
Does the
Oh, because guiding
thing
light.
create?
I mean,
does it
guiding.
obscure peony? Does it obscure vision?
It does not. It actually says that it looks normal. The transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. So maybe. It doesn't specify that it would make it hard to look at.
Okay. I'm gonna say then, like, just from the standpoint of like being able, like, they're looser, right? Vines and everything like that, and you can kind of see through, and send your firebolt kind of whizzing through everything towards it.
And it's at advantage then?
At advantage because of the guiding bolts.
That's 20.
A
Not a
20,
natural
that
20.
hits.
All right, so
Look it up.
I'll try.
It's not looking good. And it's got to take more damage as it continues to fall through everything.
So 9 points of fire damage.
9 points of fire damage.
Or I guess technically, yeah, something, I don't know.
All right.
1 point of that is from my arcane firearm.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, you just gain. Yeah, it's all good. Okay. And then as my bonus action, I'm gonna fire my cannon.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right, so
Just got double guns out, just as you fall down.
not enough though. It's 14.
14 just hits.
Oh, it does. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I think it was, oh shit, too many pages on this.
Very much Danny DeVito. Anyways, I started blasting.
Yeah. So anyway, I start blasting.
And I offer you an egg at this trying
Fine
time.
It's my favorite line.
I have a bit of a rules question, if that's okay.
Well, let's let him
Okay.
finish his thing first.
Yeah.
9 points of force damage,
9
and it has
points.
to be pushed 5 feet away.
Oh my
No!
good
Oh
lords.
my God, that is a nasty
Jumbo,
combo.
no, which actually ties perfectly into my question.
Okay.
So it is a large creature, so
Yes.
it takes up 10 feet.
Yes.
Does that double
It
the
does
amount?
not
'cause-
double it, no.
Ah,
Because it's the
damn it.
movement through that causes
I like
it,
the
so
question.
it's just proportionate.
Damn it.
So how much does it get pushed back?
5 feet? Is what Joe said?
Did you say 5, Joe?
Yeah, 5 feet.
Okay, even with the difficult
3d4.
terrain, I'm not going to get too chintzy about it. We're going to go there. Roll 2d4.
Yes,
6 damage.
6 damage.
such a disgusting combo.
Okay.
Juggle this thing.
Yep, basically it's just boom, boom, boom. Super Smash Brothers
What would
style.
happen if I cast Dissonant Whispers?
Well, it
I
can't
don't think it
actually
can do
move
it.
away on its own volition, so it's just falling.
Maybe it'll flap the
It can
tentacles
try.
and
It can
fly.
climb on the things.
Suddenly.
It can climb on the vines.
I'm thinking the caterpillar at the end of A Bug's Life, where it's the little
Yeah.
Look at my beautiful wings.
They look like little ants.
Also, I forgot I would have moved. I would have fallen.
Yes, you
30
would have
more feet.
fallen. So how much more did you go? You went 30 feet.
Yeah,
5, 10,
I can't move anymore.
20, 25, 30. So that puts you right about here. So
And
you're
I
still
can't move my token anymore.
token. It says you have control of it. So let's we'll figure that out in a second.
Okay.
All right. That is going to bring us to Artemis.
Oh, great. Is this thing still like falling? Like, has it slowed down? I had to like step away for a second.
Yeah, it's slowing down as it goes through the vines and the thorns, but it's still falling at half speed, kind of crashing through these things and breaking them as it comes down.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself
Okay.
just in case, and I'm gonna take a couple of measured steps back.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
Not a bad decision at all. Grokus, that would bring us to you.
Gotcha. So I'm going to look at Pride. See Pride getting ready. So I'm going to actually use a feature. So I'm going to use my Chill Divinity to curse it. And so I'm going to look at and just almost like possess, like words I don't even kind of understand, kind of curse the creature. And so essentially the next attack is going to be vulnerable too. So I'm going to look at Pride, be like, all right, it's ready for you. I'm going to move away, get behind Pride to give her space to do what she needs to do.
Okay.
So.
So it's the next attack.
Oh, actually, I can't, because how far is no? I can't do it. It's 30 feet. Never
Oh,
mind.
yeah, it's
Too
farther
far
than
away. Okay, well, all right. Well, then I'm just going to. Sorry, so let me go change it up a bit. You know what? I'm just going to before I move. I'm going to do just another guiding bolt, second level. Then
Okay.
still kind of
Go
give
for
Price some advantage with it if I can. Nope. It's a 9, so I miss.
Okay, yeah.
It's a
Guiding
9.
bolt
So-
goes wide this time, unfortunately. You hit the side of the wall and kind of blast some of the thorns about and everything.
So that was a waste. I'm still gonna move back though, because I know Pride needs space. I'm gonna give Pride some space to do what I need to do and just end my wasted turn.
Does Uranus move with you because you're holding him?
Yes, he will.
Yeah.
He's just kind of,
So yeah, with one hand.
Just fully draped.
Yep. Yep.
So dramatic.
Like on the fainting couch, just
Yeah, he fully just
And I thought I was small.
that's gonna bring us to Peony.
I love the noises. Like,
I think, I can't see it from here.
No, not from there because you're around the corner a little bit.
Well, also because it's dark in the tunnel now.
Yes, it is dark.
Yeah.
Well, we still got my light. No, drip
but
globe's still around.
Oh, it's dark
to
up.
see the thing. Yeah.
I can only move 25 feet. I'm so small. I'm so short. Jeez Louise, I don't think I can. There's really anything I could do besides. Greta, wait, come back.
You just hear no.
Please.
We still here though. That's good.
yeah. On the
It's
flip
probably
side.
gonna die when it hits the ground. It's fine. I'll move like a little more back, like 1, 2, 3, there. And
Okay.
does this make light?
Thinking the same thing.
Oh, she has a torch and she can't see in the dark.
You or Greta?
Greta.
Greta. Yeah, Greta's got a torch she's running away with.
That'd be such a dick move to do that.
Put
No,
it out.
I can because I was.
Well, definitely
here.
it's light though. Can you? I mean, it's not like a real fire.
Yeah, it's
Is it
light.
light?
It's not a real
I
fire.
cast a light
You
on
cast
it.
light on it. Yeah.
Oh, then never mind. Because Druidcraft says I can snuff out a torch.
Yeah, no, not the same thing here.
I'll just
yeah,
recast
then that's
light.
good.
Okay. That'll bring us to the creature. It's going to continue falling. So it will take 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 times what? So it's 8d. Was it 4d4 or 2d4 per 5? 2. So 8d4.
$17 points of
My God.
piercing damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Who
Girl.
all can see it right now? Malachite and Pride, maybe?
Malachite and
Oh,
baby.
God.
Yeah,
Peony
I can see it.
Or dark or pride. Yeah.
Yeah, I have dark vision. Yeah.
Like a.
Can you also please roll?
Uh-oh.
1 second.
Lord.
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
Come on, cuz.
Listen safe. Here we go.
Is it going to
Yeah.
explode?
Yep, right
Why?
here. Can you also please roll 12d4?
12. What?
Oh, no. Something about it taking damage is bad.
Just go ahead and roll 12d4, please.
But it wasn't doing this before when
did.
we were.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
Rolled. Yeah.
Yeah, I had you roll twice last time as well.
Yeah.
You could please roll 12d4 for me, or I can do it if you'd rather.
That was so
Oh,
passive aggressive.
Saw the fucking speed of your roll, Dungeon Master.
Oh,
That was like Dungeon Master plus dad. Like, ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Don't say those words, Darby. Just don't open your mouth. Just shut up.
Roll low. Roll low.
I feel like we're in trouble, Malachite.
Yeah.
What was
What's
the
the
roll?
roll? What's the roll?
What was that?
I don't know what. I
Okay,
think
I'm gonna
Cheryl's
roll it.
No, I think
What?
Gotta keep the game moving.
Yeah.
All
What's
right, here we go.
Peony
1,
was
2,
rolling it.
3,
What are you
4, 5,
No,
6,
no, it's
7,
free.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 33 points of damage on that roll. And Malachite, and I would say maybe Pride, because you're kind of poking your head around the corner. You watch as this creature comes like falling through the remainder of the thorns, and you just see it being shredded. Like, it's just chunks of it are getting like snagged and ripped off. It's disgusting and grotesque. Blood is flying everywhere. The tentacles go ripping off. The mouth rips open, and the entire thing by the end of it just disintegrates and shreds out into a burst of blood and bone. And then, like an X-wing coming through a Star Destroyer explosion, you see falling behind it a second one of these creatures.
Baby! I was gonna make a baby joke earlier, and then I didn't.
That was obscured from your vision the entire time because the first one was taking up the entire tunnel. But now, falling behind it, a second creature. So, number one...
I just wasted all of my shit.
Number one disappears.
Well, I think Hex is a bonus action.
Hex, Hex I can bonus action move to the other one.
Yep.
I'm not going to be useless.
And this one continues falling, but ends up right about where you see the token right now, just on the outside of the thing. And yeah, that's the end of its turn. So that'll bring us to Pry.
It's still so far away.
Throw your sword.
Throw your sword.
I'm not throwing my sword.
Past Malachite.
So far away. Oh my god. Let's see, the range increment is 20, outer is 60.
You could throw a dagger at disadvantage.
I know.
Yeah.
No, I'll wait.
Okay.
I will wait.
Okay. Holding in action and waiting. And that'll bring us to Uranus, who is fainting couched over top of Grokus's arms.
Sure. I'm going to
and in the I would just say in the commotion of everything, the only people who are currently aware of what's happening with the second one are Malachite and Pry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I guess
Oh,
I
yeah,
would have
same
like
thing?
yelled that there was a second one.
Sure, you could yell out that there's another. Yeah.
can I pop off the cone thingy?
Mm-hmm.
And then I would like to. So that's my action, yes, to take it off.
I would say you're fine to take it off without
Sweet.
using up your action. Yeah.
Dope. So then I'd like to run back over here. And when I get kind of under it, I would just like to. Oh, I get 5 points of health back from Hexblade's curse because it died.
Nice.
So I'll add those. Heal. Yeah, I think there's like a rush of energy that comes down from the guts and chunks that kind of goes into my chest.
Yeah.
And then I would like to bonus action take my hex to the new one.
Okay.
So that just maintains concentration. And while I am running over, I'd like to Eldritch Blast twice.
Go for it. Roll those
as an
attacks.
action. We'll try different dice. What's 7? 16 and 18, so both of those
hits.
hit.
Yes.
And then 2 d10s. Where are my d10s? That's one. Here's another. I'm just gonna roll this one twice, whatever. That's a 1. That sucks. And that's a 7, so 8 points.
8 points of damage. All right.
And I'd like to finish my move over in front of Artemis.
Okay. That will bring us to Greta, who, if anybody's watching, you see the light hop out and grab the rope in the middle and begin to slowly like work its way up as she just climbs out.
Cast the light. Just kidding.
Malachite, you hit the ground. However, you're feather falling, so you were able to land on your feet.
Yep.
And you are all set.
Okay, so I'm gonna, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna do the same thing I did before. I'm just gonna cast Firebolt.
Okay.
And it's dark up there, right? Is it still dark or is it still?
there's enough
Or
there's
light.
enough residual light from the drift globe coming that it's like
Listen.
very dim light coming as it comes into more light. Yeah.
Perfect.
That's a natural 1. So.
Oh no, unfortunately, misses.
And then gonna fire the cannon. That's a natural 20.
Okay.
Oh,
Balance.
All right. How does that work with?
Yes.
Roll your
Feast or
dice.
famine.
Double that number
Yeah.
and then add your
Okay.
modifier.
Uh, 12 points of force damage, and it
Okay.
gets pushed back 5 feet.
Okay.
more to the yes.
It goes up here, so it'll take one last little chunk of damage as it falls back through the thorns.
I forgot that I rolled one
What?
for Hex, and I rolled a 6. So,
Okay.
Sorry.
So
I'm
it
not
should-
used to Warlock stuff yet.
Yeah, roll 2d4 for it going back up.
yeah.
Oh, I'm freaking
5.
juggling these things. 5?
And-
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go past the 2 of them and go over to get some distance
All right.
between
sounds-
myself and
sounds good.
this thing.
All right, bye.
Right? No.
Artemis, you're up.
Yeah, Artemis is gonna keep taking measured steps back and ready firebolt
Okay.
just for when this thing pops out.
Okay. You holding firebolt. Do note that your burning hands you never use, so you do lose that spell slot.
Yes, yeah.
Grokus, you're up.
So I'm going to walk over, peek over the edge. Going to bonus action, spiritual weapon. Going to bring out the scale. So use that as a bonus action. So second level. And then,
Perfect.
well, actually, yes, yeah, bonus action. I'm going to hold my action. Is going to be to hold the till it gets to 30 feet to curse it when it gets to 30 feet. So as soon as I can, I want to curse them. Can I
Okay.
hold that action too as my action? Since my bonus action
yes.
was
If the curse is an action, not a bonus action. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And so with spiritual weapons, does that mean I still get an attack with it, right? 'Cause
You
when
can
I
attack on the same turn that you
Turn?
summon.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So then I will. Well, yeah. Might as well take an attack. So,
Okay,
yep, I'll
so
do
you're
that.
summoning it up there, like next to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But so
What's
right
the-
next to it, it's a
How
giant
far
scale.
away can you summon it? 60 feet.
Oh, yeah, 60. Yeah, 60 feet. Will
Okay,
I be able to
then you're
get-
fine.
Okay. Yep. So 60 feet. Nope. Still not. It's gonna be 13. So nope.
Ah.
So
13 just misses.
it's a little bit off balance, so kind of misjudged. But yeah. So I still have that hold that action though. So as soon as I can see it, so I still want to stand where I can see it. So as soon as I can see it come to place, it's gonna get cursed.
Okay. Sounds good. Peony, you're up.
I heard there's a second one, but I can't see it. I think I will just hold an action to shoot it
Okay.
with my arrow when it plops down.
Alrighty. Holding that action. On its turn, roll one more 2d4 as it falls back through the last bit.
Well,
Love to see
What
it.
does it mean?
8.
Cast it again.
45, 50. Okay, so it does fall all the way to.
Curse. So words just erupt from my mouth, like almost like I'm possessed. So like no one understand. It's curse it. Song pride, like pride's written for you. If I could do that too, like a little.
It also is going to take. Well, first it's going to make a dex save to see whether or not it can reduce any of the damage.
Save, not a check. God dang.
Yeah.
That is.
Why? Do you have
not
silvery
quite
barbs?
Enough. So. it's
Well,
going to-
The curse.
I hexed it, so but it
Uh,
doesn't give him, on saves.
3, 4. Okay, it's going to take 4d6. And that is another 15 points of damage as it smacks into the ground. And
Would that
it
be double?
is-
Is that considered
What's that?
damage? I mean, would that be considered the damage for the curse? So would that? Be, I mean, I guess not. I guess it's only an attack.
Yeah, no, the attack would have the
But-
vulnerable damage.
I
Okay.
readied an action.
You
to
did, and
attack
so did
it.
Artemis. So
Oh.
Artemis, go
And
ahead.
so
and,
did I.
Oh,
All
that's true.
three.
Yeah, so all
That
three of
is-
you mob it.
Um, Am I within 5 feet of other people, or was there
Within
a way for me
Grokus.
to?
Grokus is
I'll
within
make-
5 feet of you.
I'll make sure to move. I'll make sure to I want to make sure because Pride told me that to make sure to give her like enough space. I just wanted to have enough space just to see it so I can cast it, but still, would it be possible to still have given her space to?
Gotcha. Okay,
it.
so because you just needed to see it as it comes
Yeah,
down. The
I
tunnel
think as soon as I saw it, that's all I need
Okay.
to do is see it.
Okay, cool.
In that case, no. So we'll go in
Cool.
order. People who were holding their action. So Pry, Artemis.
Yes, go Pride. Come on.
Kill
Right
it.
here.
This, you got this.
Oh no, I'm not gonna roll. I'm gonna use
Oh.
my clockwork amulet to
Yeah.
automatically
Yes.
get a
Vulnerable to this.
16.
Get it.
That is it.
Um,
That
and
hits.
then
Girl.
sneak attack.
Oh.
And because I'm
Yes.
going first, is this the curse thing? Is that
Yes. It's
So
just
it'll
vulnerable
double
to this
whatever your
damage.
damage is. It will double it.
I set this up. I told you. I was like, get it, Pride. I was like, get it.
Yes. Okay.
Right
Okay.
here.
So that's all right. Here. The regular rapier damage is 10 damage,
Okay.
and then the sneak attack
A lot of that.
is 12 damage.
So 22. Double all
Double.
of that because of the curse.
Thanks, Crocus.
44.
So
It's
44
gotta be
points of
dead.
damage.
I did
It
something.
comes down. Oh,
As it
please
smacks
dead.
into the ground and kind of flips over, and you see these tentacles with the spikes at the end. You actually see one tentacle out of the 3 that has all these like little eyeballs on it, and it flips around and like rights itself, and the eyeballs around to all of you, and then it turns towards you, Pry, and opens up its huge mouth and just, and you stab out into it through the mouth,
Breath
up into the brain, and the entire thing falls down dead at your feet.
Woo!
Yes.
The fire bolts and the arrow go off and hit and stick into the body.
Hit us. It hits us instead.
It's like
and,
2 seconds
All the
behind.
earth after it.
Pride,
and I
like,
will say this: it doesn't roll death saves; those coup de grace. So
Yay!
it is truly properly dead.
Does anyone
Well,
look
that
hurt?
was
Is
fun.
everyone
That was
okay? Is everyone?
dope.
Is everyone?
Greta, we killed it. You can come back.
Is everybody okay? Did anyone take any damage?
Oh,
I
No.
took a little bit, but then
Are you okay?
I got some back after that thing died.
on a
So-
scale
Okay, so
of
okay,
on a scale
okay.
of 1 to 20, how much better do you feel after it died?
I don't know, like a 5.
Like a
Led,
5? Okay.
What on earth was that? What was that you just did? When? I mean, I guess we don't have time to talk down here. I guess we probably need to get out. But what?
I don't know. I something with the sword. I touched the sword and I can do these things, but they helped, so can't be that bad.
So my passive insight is 17. Can I just still need to roll insight check? Because I'll still roll.
Yep, you can roll. And Aranis, are you trying to be deceitful in this moment? No. Okay.
It's gonna be 22.
He's speaking honestly, as far as you can tell.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Mm. All right. Well, I'm glad you're okay, though. I mean, I'm glad everyone's okay. If everyone's hurt, let me know. I can do some healing. But should we leave? Yeah, I think I've seen enough. I mean,
We should leave quickly.
Well,
If
I
there's,
mean, are we
mean,
not trying to
there's
get
more.
out through here?
You don't
We
want that
just have to
part?
I would want to just look for the part, but if
okay,
everybody-
we
Yeah.
can. I mean, it's
I
up
can
to you.
leave if
I mean, if everyone's okay, we definitely can stay. I mean, I am a little worried, but if you guys want to stay, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be a shame to have come this come this far and fought these two things and then not really get what we came for.
I agree.
I mean, I'm covered in whatever that blood is and everything else. I'd love to go take a bath, but again, it'd be
we
nice
just-
to.
Prestidigitation it, like if you do it enough times, you'll probably be clean.
I don't have that spell.
Oh,
But
well,
it's fine.
Are you sure you're an artificer if you don't have prestidigitation? I can just and she'll just start prestidigitationing Malachite.
Just
Yeah.
sections of him become clean.
Yeah.
It's like a big stamp that almost just like.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like the
that'll work.
eraser stamp.
I mean, so the only problem is we don't know where this part could be down here. We don't know how far this goes. I mean, I'm definitely down. We can look. I'm just saying.
I mean, I still
Gotta be
see what's
careful.
up there. I don't know how we get back through there now because of the thorns, but
Oh, I can just and she'll drop concentration on spike growth.
Oh,
Little bits of kind of dried up vines and whatnot fall down on top of you, just very brittle, kind of like little rain.
there can't be
In-
more of these back there, right? That's
I feel like you're
Confused.
speaking it into existence.
In Peony's time in ruins,
Mhm.
she's not encountered creatures like this.
Not
correct?
these things, no. I mean, you've encountered creatures and like, certain things will have made their home, in these caves and whatnot. And so you've run into some beasts, but usually they're not things you wouldn't have also seen out in just amongst the landscape. Anyone who wants to, I mean, there is the body there if you want to kind of do a little inspection on what this creature is.
Would
It's
love
pretty
to.
mangled, but it is still there, as opposed to the other one.
Would this what kind of role would this be?
You can
Say it.
choose. You can choose based on what you want to get out of it.
Animal handling?
That one,
No,
She's handling an animal.
yeah. Well,
Mm,
that one, you can roll it. The type of information and the difficulty with which to get that information might vary.
DC 30.
About
your
our
sister and give her advantage.
can we do nature or maybe no, it's dead. It doesn't have a nature anymore.
What?
Nature a lot of times refers to just like the natural world. It's
Oh,
kind of the
right.
balance to Arcana. Yeah.
Let's do a nature check.
Heyo.
Do I do a thingy? Or
If you're getting assistance, you roll with advantage.
Well, Peanuts, you're not going to go to private. Probably you say you're not an adventurer, but that was amazing. That was one slash. You took that thing out. Like I
Wow.
think it's safe to say that you're an adventurer.
I feel
Yeah.
like you're being generous, but also the compliment is very nice. Thank you.
I mean, you
Yeah.
did end it in one
I mean-
hit, so
That was seriously. That was one slash.
I think we make a good team. Honestly.
I think peony. I mean, the spikes
Yeah.
and then Malachite bouncing. God, and
There
then
is
Was
a
it Artemis
synergy.
saving Malachite too? That was
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you, by the way. That
Oh.
was
Hey DM.
Awesome.
Did you get a
Uh-oh.
nat 20?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
Hey!
could tell by the shit-eating grin.
Tell us everything.
Yeah.
Yes, all
Um,
the things.
With a natural 20 on your nature check, you are 100% convinced.
That's $2.
Thank you. You are 100% convinced that there is nothing in the natural world like this. Its anatomy is strange and twisted. The eyes are on one of those tentacle stalks rather than like in its head where every other creature would have them. Everything about it is disproportionate. Most every other creature, just shush, Cheryl. Everything about it is disproportioned and strange, and even the flesh itself just feels different. It has like a weird rubbery consistency to it that is not natural for like a non-aquatic creature or whatnot. So you're just convinced, okay, this did not come from the natural world.
This is not from would it be a stretch to say this is not from this plane?
No, that would not be a stretch, and especially just with what everybody knows, common knowledge of the way the planes shift. It's not a leap for you to say, okay, this probably came from somewhere else.
Would my roll also tell me if it would make good chicken nuggets?
No, it would not. You'd have to make a cooking check for that.
Never mind. It's not from here. it's kind of weird and gross, and I don't think it's from this plane. And also there's like, I want to go up. I want to go up. Greta.
It's
Get no
dead.
response.
She's gone.
Greta.
He's gone.
Can I pull out one of its teeth?
I mean, the light's gonna go away like
Ooh.
because it only lasts an hour. I don't know how long it's been on for a while. So Greta might be in the dark in a little bit.
We just hear like, damn it.
Yeah,
If you want to
can
get
I
one of
pull
its
out-
teeth, that's easy enough to do. And they range from like 8 inches to a foot long.
Yeah.
And they're
And-
nasty, curved kind of things.
Can Artemis like cut off a bit of the tentacle and just put it in a jar, like pickle it?
Someone, I mean, just as you're generally going about this process, someone roll an investigation check for me.
Oh.
Investigation.
Best of
Five.
claw.
Oh wow, 11.
11?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no details
Can I
that
do
Pry
that?
did, or Peony didn't pick up already. Yeah, you can roll one.
Can I give him bardic inspiration?
You can.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'll take it for later, but I don't need it.
Didn't need it.
Well,
Okay.
I don't
Well,
think
too
so.
late. So,
I
said it.
So let's see. That's 23.
23. Okay.
Dang.
Yeah.
As everybody's poking about on this thing, and the reason I asked for the check is because of how mangled this thing is. Pieces of it are not where they should be, and some of it is squished and just kind of splatted out on the ground. And what you notice, Malachite, after kind of like moving its body a little bit and shoving it, there is around one of the back legs, because this thing was on 4 legs, like big stocky kind of trunk-like legs. Around one of the back legs, there is a wound at about ankle height that almost looks like a cut that goes all the way around it, as if something had been put around it and, like, you know, cut into the skin and everything.
Like it was chained up and just got
We gotta figure it out.
So sad.
Does it have babies we could take and raise as our own?
You don't know.
We have to
Gotta
go
go
up.
see.
We have to climb.
We must find the nest.
I'm gonna tell her, like, I'm gonna point that out. Looks like this thing had been tied up or chained up or something, and then it got loose. So
Oops.
Mm.
That's not a good sign. I mean, if someone can chain that up, then
Well,
It's
maybe they chained it up to guard something really cool, like parts and things, and
Mm. You really want to go back up there, don't you?
And I'm too short to reach the wall, so I need help.
I agree with her. I'm with Peony.
we have to go. That I mean,
I'll boost Peony up.
Oh my god.
Peony's like scrambling.
At half speed, yes.
Yeah.
at least let's use. I mean, if we're going to, let's do this. I mean, Artemis, would you mind? Maybe we're doing that. I mean, instead of just climbing, might as well do the. If you guys are gonna go,
Yes. So who's coming with me? Can only take 2.
Let's
Yeah,
Right, definitely,
Pry up
yes.
first. Yeah.
I'm taking
Pry
Pry
first.
and Peony. Do you want to come up as well?
Straining as she's pulling herself like
Just hop on the
5
boot.
feet, like, yeah!
Hard to climb when you're short.
do any of
And
you have
also
dark
with
vision?
your
Upper
weakest
body
ball.
strength.
Yeah. It's like she's got pulling, like she's got muscles to do this, but not like
Very
lifting.
specific.
Oh,
Very
man.
specific, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Do
go
any
on
of
a
you guys-
rock climbing rant right now.
Do any of you guys have dark vision?
I don't know
Yes.
how body science.
I
works.
do with my goggles.
Was this for them going up?
I have
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Good. Like,
Oh.
I have nothing.
Can I pull out
What do you-
another one of its teeth and just try to like?
Use them as.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I
I'm gonna
love
try to
it.
do that.
I love it. Okay. So people are climbing the wall all the way up the 100 feet?
Yep.
no.
Okay.
No rope.
Grunkins is just.
Crocus is like, nah.
Yikes.
No.
Okay.
I'm not climbing.
That is a terrifying free climb.
Whoever
Yeah.
is climbing the wall, I would
Lord.
like you to go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Constitution.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
don't,
Fatigue.
don't
It's
look
100
surprised.
feet.
Oh yeah, okay, yes, that makes
Yeah.
sense. I did not think about that. Okay. Plus 1.
It's exhausting.
13, 14.
14. Okay. Peony, are you gonna make one?
Peony's going
Wait,
up with Artemis.
yeah, the brute. She'll
Oh,
like.
so
Yeah.
you're the only one
Yeah.
climbing then, Aramis. Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I will basically give you the choice of you can either continue climbing like a badass and get yourself up there by yourself, but take a point of exhaustion, or you will realize, or you're basically like halfway up and realizing this is going to wear me out.
What is the penalty for exhaustion?
Disadvantage on all ability checks until your next long rest.
I'll do it.
Not worth it.
It's not worth it.
Yeah,
While
Ross can do
we're
it,
still
but
in
Ross
But if
can
you
do what
do
Ross
it,
gonna
I'll give
do,
you
though.
I'll give you a couple cool moments as you go up.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go up.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
The
fuck it.
dangled narrative in front of you.
I did it. Yeah. So everybody else flies up, and
Uranus
you're all
wants
watching
this. He wants
Uranus
something really bad.
do this. Yep. And at one point, Uranus, you get to a spot where you're like, "Oh crap! There's not another like place for me to jam one of these in." So you start looking about, and you see along one of the walls that's kind of kitty corner to you. There's another spot, but it's just out of reach. And so you leap mid-air and boom, jam both of the teeth in and land and catch yourself on that one, and then continue your climb up. And then by the time you get to there, you realize you have to do the same thing to get back to the final ledge. So you and jam the teeth into the top where the ground is, pull yourself up and over
Did
while
anyone
everybody's watching.
cool that was though?
Yes, everybody's
Totally.
Petey's like, I can't see anything.
I know, squinting.
He's about to have a stern talking to, so enjoy for a little bit.
Now you try, Crocus.
That was something.
Oh my
Got it,
god.
Crocus.
So done.
Now.
So you now have a point of exhaustion, but
Cool.
you also have a point of inspiration.
Hey.
Ooh.
You have advantage on a roll of your choice.
Inspired.
How do I do exhaustion on here?
Oh,
Right.
it's under conditions. You're in D&D Beyond, be under conditions.
Okay.
So everybody is up now on the top level, and what you see before you is another one of these corridors that goes for a ways, but then there is a steep kind of 45-degree angle elevation and goes off into the dark. And that's kind of where you would imagine these creatures like slid down from and came after you.
Shall we keep going, ladies?
Well, wait, we're all up there now, right? Did you go back down and get us?
Oh, okay.
Because I figured you come back down and get us too.
Okay.
Yeah, this was all happening up and down while Uranus is climbing. So, they just keep getting past.
I'm good, guys. Don't worry about me.
He's just like really sweating
Well, like-
the second time we go up.
Like,
We're just all awkwardly like sitting up
Uranus, was
there
that
while
worth
he's
it, lad?
still
What
climbing.
what if you fell and hurt yourself? Like, we're in this roaring dangerous position. I get it. You
I'm
did
good.
it. But what if you hurt yourself right there? Then what?
Can we not do this while I'm climbing?
Petey's like,
floating slowly on the broom
Yeah.
next to him, lecturing
It's
him.
like, what?
Petey's
you
like
sure this
staring
is a
down
good
into
idea?
darkness, like, wow, you're doing so good.
Could
It's
while he's
really
going up,
important to encourage
could
people.
I have casted
is.
bless him when he was going up there? Since I was
Yeah.
flying up next to him,
Yeah.
so I would have casted bless him.
Yeah, and that's
Um,
definitely something that came in handy with the
Yeah, I
jumping
needed
from-
that for the second jump
Yeah,
over.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go.
So
Oh
it's a
my
spell slot for you.
So passive about
Rogue just no.
He's
He's
gonna do. He's not the smartest.
If Malachi, you said that those things, she looks down over the edge, were tied up, stands to reason there are maybe other guardians or traps in here?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Or at least something that they were guarding. I mean, for sure.
So we should probably proceed with caution.
Yeah. So I can't remember. Did I actually cast Pass Without Trace
You
earlier?
did. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't have that anymore, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah, that would have definitely.
Is that only
faded at this
got?
point.
Yeah.
That was
Is
when they
only
were
got-
first trying to get up top and hide from the creature, but unfortunately, it was just too
Oh.
much of an open space.
So it's been an hour.
Maybe
I
not.
didn't take any
Oh,
An
damage.
hour, no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It
no.
wouldn't have been an hour, but it would have
But it
only
would
been you, right?
Yeah. Well,
What?
Yeah, me and Aranis are the only ones who would have it.
Well, no, because anybody else who
it's
enters
a
that
radius
area,
of
yeah.
it's a radius of 30
sweet.
feet.
Then
Yeah.
yeah, it's
But
still,
it would have been us, so we were 30 feet.
Still
We were
active.
like farther than 30 feet away.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean
yeah.
everything
Oh, I get
has
it, I get
happened
it.
pretty quickly here, so I would say
Mhm.
that the thing that took the longest amount of time was
getting-
investigating and dissecting the creature. But even with that, I'd say you're probably 45 minutes into that hour, so you've got another 15 minutes of this.
Sneaking.
Again, Pry with the wisdom. Like I said, you're definitely an adventurer. Seriously, give yourself some credits.
Just because I read a lot of adventure books. Speaking of me not being super smart, though, is anybody especially good at spotting said traps?
I'll cast guidance on Peony and be like, well,
Because
But she can't see in the dark though, and I feel like we
Yeah.
well, we know
No.
we have a drift globe with us.
I know,
yeah,
but
if
I
we have a
Oh,
light
might.
globe.
For
Well,
sneaking
do-
through
wait.
here, we might want to.
Does
Yeah.
anyone have a torch? I'll cast light again on an item. Peony, do you have an item that you want to? Do I see any items on Peony? Like are there any
I
items
have
like, out and
a
about?
she'll pull out I have a bag of holding. She'll pull out a torch and a tinderbox and she's like,
Oh, we can either use magic light. Do you want to use a spell? Or do you want to
I
use?
don't think we should use light at all because the light is
Okay.
what got Kingsley.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm not going in the dark, so there's no way. If there's a bad chance, I'm not going into. I'm not dispelling the drift globe, so
well,
I'm
can
going
you
What
with
if
do
I hold your hand, Grokus?
So, oh,
Well. Okay. Well.
gentlemen.
I need to be able to see.
What if the people who have dark vision go in the front, and then if we need light, we'll cast it.
All right.
Mhm.
Who has
don't-
dark vision?
I can't.
Can
I'm.
see.
I have dark vision and pretty decent. I don't know if investigation would help.
It's usually
with
investigation
traps.
for traps, I think.
I have a +7.
Yep.
Can you have the drift globe drift far back enough that the radius of the light wouldn't like overtake us too much?
Actually,
you
yeah,
can
I think
still
I
be in the light.
can. Yeah, but I think it's a.
Yeah,
Let
I
me
mean,
see
without being patronizing in any way, shape, or form, it would essentially be kind of like a nightlight style, like very, very
Oh,
dim.
not patronizing.
just
like, Grogus
enough,
definitely
just enough to
needs
give
that.
him like where you can see your steps, but
Yeah.
very dim.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that.
And these corridors are wide enough for us to go 2 by.
Just barely. I mean, it's about 8 feet side to side, so you're a little tight, but yes.
Cool.
So
Well.
Malachite and Pry first.
Sure.
I'll go behind them.
I'll be with Aranis. Yeah.
Got Bubby in the back.
All right.
So you guys can see.
Hey.
It's steep getting up here, but it's not undoable. I mean, there might be a couple places where you almost kind of like, use your hands to help balance as you go up, but it's not slippery or anything like that. There's no
Aranis is
purchase.
struggling.
Aranis is now you're you were doing your arms, now you're activating your glutes, and it's a lot. So you all make your way up this kind of incline, and it levels out pretty quickly. It then takes a couple turns, and then inclines once more. And then eventually, those of you at the front with vision, you can see very quickly that it's about to open up. Like there's probably another 10, 15 feet of tunnel, but then you see the space open up quite a bit in front of you.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
And
There's open space.
there's no light in that big open space. It's
There
just,
is not. No, there's no torches or other source of light that you can discern at the moment.
That makes me nervous.
Hmm.
Well, let's just go see. Go take a peek.
Okay.
All right.
Cautiously.
go ahead and make a perception check. Without any light source, you'll make this a disadvantage.
Still have bardic inspiration.
Even with dark vision?
Yeah, dark vision is what allows you to make the check at all, but without any source of light, it's a disadvantage.
Since we're walking side by side, can I help him?
Yep. So one of you can roll straight.
Okay.
And you get that
Probably
bardic,
be you.
and you get that bardic from Uranus. Don't forget.
Yep.
Thank you. Which is a D6. Is that right? All right. And so that's 17.
17.
Pretty good.
All right.
Yeah.
You kind of slowly both peek your heads in and kind of scan the room, and Pry, you kind of like nudge him towards something that you catch an eye, and you both kind of look. And what you're seeing in general is not a terribly large room. It's probably maybe 30 or 40 feet side to side. And the ceiling is maybe 10, 15 feet high. There are old, broken down boxes everywhere, but not like crates per se. They look wooden because they're all rotted in and everything, but like these long, kind of uniform set boxes all the way around the room. It kind of reminds you of some place that's like has permanent storage, rather than just like a holding place for things that were being moved in and out. But what catches your eye as you're looking back and forth is a large, bulbous mound of flesh that has tentacles off of it and 4 stocky legs and big teeth. That is laying over in the corner.
Lord of mercy.
What do you guys see?
It's another one.
Can we make this one a friend? Do you think we can make it a friend?
No, we do not.
Yes, friends. Just
I don't
like
think you
Army
understand
crawling
the
her way
danger.
forward.
I'm gonna just grab Peony. Like, please, I don't think you understand the danger. I don't want to try to sit. Please, let's just. I don't think we can make good friends. Okay, like this is not something that we can. I don't think you tried before. Like you know that we can't make this. We just can't.
So,
She's trapped and hungry.
so we see the one, and then all those boxes. No other creatures.
No other creatures that you can see. As you're looking about, other kind of like noteworthy things is there is another tunnel that kind of goes off of this, off the other side of the wall. And as you're scanning up, you see what looks to be almost like a carving in the ceiling that is square, almost like a trapdoor, but it's stone. But there is like hard to explain, but almost like an indentation in it, almost like a handle that could be grabbed. But it's not a wooden trapdoor that's up above.
And do I see any chain or anything around the creature?
Make another perception check. I would say straight roll again with Pry's help. Just kind of both of you looking, and but you don't have your bardic
No more inspiration.
I give him bardic inspiration again.
You
Yeah, let's
can.
have guidance or
It's like a
do guidance because
6.
that's a cantrip.
So I do guidance to be D4 on top of that.
D4.
Mhm.
It's not going to be. Oh, it's 10. But
10?
yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Boy.
Yeah, you're looking at it and you don't see any chains. The way it's kind of positioned and like it looks like it's lying down. And just with the way it is, like you can see a couple of the feet, but not all 4. So really hard to tell whether or not it is chained on one of its legs.
So, how do we approach this?
Well, we can either try to sneak across to the other door and not wake it up, or just turn back and find another tunnel.
We could
But-
probably sneak by.
If it hears us at any point and it is alive,
It'll be
and
another
if we-
fight.
right, and if we sneak past it and it is between us and the only way out that we know of,
What's the worst that could happen? It's probably fine. If worst case scenario, maybe the chain is not long, so it.
We don't know there's a chain.
we can see
Oh.
a chain.
Man.
Can we even hear it breathing or anything?
Make
Yeah,
a
how
perception
far
check.
away is it?
Oh,
I mean, it's probably maybe 30 feet from you.
Okay.
I will definitely make a perception check. Hell
Um, I would say a listening check is not at disadvantage because you're not relying on the darkness doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So just a straight,
Well, my passive perception is a 24.
yes, it is. But you're actively trying to listen for something, so you do have to roll.
What do my little halfling? Oh, you rolled good, so I'm gonna roll you again. What do my little halfling ears see here? Not see. Okay, 18.
In 18, you listen. You ask everyone to be quiet and take a few moments. And I mean, you're not catching the sound of breathing. Hard to tell for sure. But you're not hearing anything.
It doesn't breathe.
Yeah.
Did the other ones?
I don't think we took the time to notice.
In the 2 seconds it landed and was
Yeah.
like, did it breathe?
You have no idea. You have no idea.
Yes, unfortunate.
I can try to distract it and send it down the other tunnel if we want to look around in here.
Well,
I don't think we need to wake it up.
I think if we could just creep by, it'll be a later problem. And like, who knows? There might be even more tunnel. Like there was one
Make a
time there
decision
was like,
soon. We're gonna start walking, so we need to decide now, or I'm just gonna start walking. So what is the
let's go.
plan gonna be?
let's creep. Let's be sneaky.
What are we gonna do?
I'll sneak. I'm down to sneak. We can vote.
Okay.
Sneak across.
Sneak across.
Sneak
Okay.
Sneak, sneak.
plus 10.
All right. Well, if that's what you're doing, then folks can make stealth checks with the plus 10 from Pass Without Reach, which at
I
this
get
point with this
disadvantage.
conversation is just about up, but you do barely have it.
I will sneak on the side of the group, like that's closest
Wow.
to the creature.
Disadvantage still got a 27.
Nice.
Oh no.
So with the plus 10?
Ooh, I
Plus
got
10.
18.
18 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
14.
14 total. Okay.
Yeah.
30, 20.
30, 20.
Blink,
20,
blink,
Okay.
blink.
25.
How is Grokus the
With the
sneaky?
armor,
I
this is
know.
what he's done.
Grokus doesn't even want to
He's
be
like,
here.
I don't wanna be
I'm
here. I
so
don't
mad.
wanna be
Yeah, I'm
here.
just so mad. Just like,
What did
Let's
Peony
go.
get?
29.
29. Okay, so
Ooh.
just barely
Okay.
beating out Grokus.
And
Yeah,
slow.
you all pass with nary a sound. Group check wise, like maybe there's like one little scuff of a pebble from Artemis, but like it's barely registered, and you are very confident as you get to the other side of the room, where the doorway is to the next, or the opening
and
to the next.
I would
tunnel.
have turned off the drift globe, and I would have probably grabbed Artemis's hand, like super, just like just because he's terrified. He's absolutely terrified in the dark. So
Uranus
Yeah.
doesn't like joke with him or anything. He just holds his hands and keep going.
Did we pass closer to the creature than we had
Yeah,
been in
you
the
would have
doorway?
had to have. Yeah.
Did we see, as we got closer, signs that it's alive, dead,
Make a
chained
perception
up,
check.
whatever?
Still with
Yeah.
disadvantage unless you have help.
can I do?
I'll
help. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, who's ever doing that, I'll cast some guidance on.
Okay.
Is it me? Am I doing it? You don't want me to do it. But okay.
I'll do it
Alright.
because I can see it. I mean, or whoever's.
Either way.
That's true. Anybody with
Just-
anybody with dark vision can do it. So whoever's got the stats.
I'd be too scared. So actually, yeah. So
Go.
if Malachite guidance,
Malachite can do it.
yeah,
Do it, Malachi.
I have a +3.
That's better
perception.
than me.
Okay. All right.
and guidance.
Are you
Doesn't guidance
serious?
have verbal components?
Natural 1.
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe not.
Ooh.
Maybe
It's
no
definitely
guidance.
alive and it's angry and it's coming at us right
And it's coming for you. No, I mean, you're
Guidance is
like
touch.
you try to get a look at it. It's so bulbousy,
Oh.
like it's hard to see anything from this angle.
Yeah.
And you're like without some light or getting closer. I mean, you're still not detecting any movement, but you're not seeing any other signs of that would give you clues to what's going on with it.
In we go.
Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
You all head
Can I
into
just
this
trying
tunnel.
to see if I pick out the part at just intermittently like looking like, do I see it
Yeah,
there?
you just
No.
kind of are looking around. You don't see parts in here. Most of the boxes are like rotten and fallen in at the top. You would have to actively go like pull off the lids to see what's in them. But you go in this tunnel. It goes for about 20 feet, and then it opens up into another room. And as you take a look in here, you see a room almost identical to the one you just came from. Another 40-foot kind of square room with rotten boxes all the way around. Another trapdoor up top, or what you assume to be a trapdoor, but no other exit at this point. It's just like two joined rooms that terminate here.
Is there another creature?
You do not see another creature in this room.
With these two trapdoor things in the ceiling, do we have a good idea of like how far underground we are with all the down and up that we've done?
I would say make a nature check just to try to a survival
Ranger.
check. Survival check to try and get your bearings of your elevation.
Could Peony assist if Pri is like sort of like asking how far down?
you can help with this. Yeah.
Because Peony is very good with these tunnels. Word tunnels.
Well, you should do
Can I assist you instead of the other?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bet your survival's better than mine. I keep asking
yeah.
questions that my character
Actually,
would not be able to figure out the answer.
probably, yeah. I
Very
have
inquisitive, not too.
I have a +6 to my
She's young and dumb.
survival.
Hey, she's had a lot of wisdom.
Asking
This,
the right questions.
Yeah, so
17.
17.
With advantage.
Oh,
Yeah, it's with advantage.
I was helping you.
17.
Okay.
That was way
I
worse.
am not helpful.
Yeah, so I mean, you know that you went down a long ways. Like the tunnel that you went back up was 100 feet, like that the creatures had come down. Kind of doing some of the mental math of like how many like kind of levels you went down. You went back up 100 feet, then you went up a couple times with these elevations. You would guess you're anywhere from maybe 200 to 250 feet underground right now.
Mm-hmm.
So what are those and what do they do? And where do they go if they open?
Has Peony ever heard of when she was investigating her ruins? Were there any similar architectural designs?
The truth is that outside of some of the embellishments, everything about this experience so far has been very different from the ruins that you experienced. The ruins
Sounds
that
good.
you were in were much more almost like great halls and everything, like, and you can kind of like work your way down gradually. This like mine shaft type structure with all these little offshoots, almost like an anthill or something like that. It's just a completely different setup than the one that you explored extensively.
Cool. Peony's
Would-
having a field day. She
would I
is
feel like we're
so happy.
safer, safely out of way if I can activate the drift globe? Do I feel like we're far enough away from the other room?
How far was the tunnel?
It was about 20 feet long tunnel, plus just being around the corner and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll activate the drift globe, so add a little light to the room.
Okay.
I kind of look in the boxes, see if I can investigate or just see what's in the boxes that are around.
Yeah. You start opening up the boxes, and it's a variety of things. But you quickly realize that like each box has like its own like theme almost. You open up one box and there's a little bit of a residual stench, but you just see like old like remains of rotting food, like so old that it's not even, there's nothing left there really. Like you catch some bones and some like shriveled up like bits of things. So almost like a storehouse for provisions. You open up another box and you find a whole bunch of hand tools. Everything from little small drills that would almost be like jeweler's tools to pickaxes and things like that. Another box has basic weapons in it: spears, some hammers, some shields.
Can Uranus look for a box with armor in it, maybe.
Oh my god.
You can.
Is
What
it-
you find shields. You don't find any sort of chainmail or plate armor or anything like that. It's all they're like wooden shields, simple spears, simple hammers, very basic. Like, okay, we're not soldiers, but if we needed to defend ourselves, here's where we grab stuff.
Are they things we can sell for money?
Potentially.
Bag of holding.
do I know if they're
Hey.
a dwarvish make? I mean, I can assume
Looking
they're
at them, they
dwarvish make.
do appear to be dwarvish make. I mean, everything down here seems dwarvish
Pretty
make,
high
and these
quality.
weapons are for sure. The fourth box that you open up is completely empty, like suspiciously so. Like even you actually go to open it up and like most of the lid is already gone, and you pull the last little bits off of it, and it's like cleaned out.
Looks
Are
like
there
someone might have been here
tracks?
first.
Are there
Is
tracks?
Yeah, are there any kind of tracks leading away from that box?
Make a survival check.
With disadvantage,
Yes,
because
because
of
you're exhausted.
exhaustion, I'm not gonna see
Two
any.
20s.
That's a 16 and a 3, so 6.
Oh.
No tracks that you see.
Is the box the right dimensions? It's not like shallower on the inside than it appears on the outside. Right?
No, there doesn't seem to be like a hidden compartment or anything. It seems the same size.
You said a lot of
Cool.
the lid was gone already.
Yes.
So Daisy May told us that she found that boom thing that she had here in the mine, but in the part where all of the workers were working, at least in the entrance, there wasn't anything that seemed like a place where she could have found that, right? So maybe people like her and Greta have been in these rooms. I sort of doubt it because of the monsters, but maybe.
Possibility. Somebody's been here.
Makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
Can I do a perception check to see, or like, or can I look around for like any hidden entrances besides the one that we can see?
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Cool, cowabunga. Which one of you will not stab me in the back? You're facing a 20. You probably learned your lesson. And you did. You said investigation one?
Yes.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
ooh.
You do a pretty thorough pass over of the walls and kind of feel in cracks and stuff, and you are pretty confident there's not a hidden door.
Just the thing on the ceiling.
Just the thing on the ceiling, yep, which is about maybe 12, 15 feet up.
So then the question
Someone
is,
give me a boost?
do we try going up there? Yeah.
Boost.
Yeah, because we're not going to be able to sneak as easily going
Yeah,
back
I
through
don't
there.
want to go past that. So how do we get it down?
Can we stack on top of each other and
Okay.
then?
Artemis, could you
20
fly us up
feet?
there? Artemis, would you
It's
fly
12
us up there
Oh,
again?
12 feet. Okay.
I could.
If need be, that might be a little easier.
Three adventurers and a stack style pile.
Can I
You make a
go?
pyramid.
I'd hoist Peony up if it's that close. Like, I'd definitely had to stand under and be like, fine, come on.
The two shortest.
Yeah, that's.
Well, they said, okay, I mean, I think you're still going to make it. If I stand on my tippy
Can I
toes.
go back towards the other
Mhm.
room? Still like far enough back where it can't easily see me, but I can see it if it
Sure.
starts coming our way.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm just gonna watch while you guys figure out how
It
to get in
is
there.
still in the exact same place and position where you left it.
All right. So Artemis, if you want to maybe give us a boost, because I'll try. If we're too short to get up there, because it's 12 feet above us, right?
Yeah, about 12, 15 feet.
Yeah, so we'd be too short. I mean, Peony, if you climbed up me, I think we'd still be too short to get it.
She's like
So
3 foot.
Yeah, that would get you about 7,
4?
8 feet up.
Yeah.
You can jump the rest of the way and jump off his
Artemis, if you could, if you want to
Yeah.
bring.
I'll just float her
Yeah.
up there. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so Peony, you're going to.
open it up.
Oh, can I
Uh,
check it for traps?
You can.
Not too
Yes.
late.
Roll investigation
Oh,
check.
so after the fact.
15.
15 does not appear to be trapped. You don't see any sort of mechanics or anything. You go to pull it and it's like really heavy and stuck.
Oh.
It's real, like you not even sure if you can move it.
Peony just like dangles a little bit.
And the
Like-
piece that you have kind of that's kind of those like the indentation you can grab onto. As your fingers go in there, you feel like these like ridges, and I don't know. It's just kind of like it's an odd shape cut out, and there's these ridges in there, and just feels odd. Like it doesn't feel like a handhold.
So, as a archaeologist background, when I enter a ruin or a dungeon, I can correctly ascertain its original purposes and determine its builders. Is it possible for me to try and make some sort of check to see if I can ascertain what this thing is, just based off of
Yeah.
design?
And I'll cast light on it too. That'll make it easier. I cast light on objects. So I'll cast light on that particular object up there.
Yeah, so that gives you light. I would say for this, go ahead and roll an intelligence check plus your proficiency bonus.
Oh, int check. Okay, how is that cocked? How is that possible? Dude, that was straight up on the. That's fucking wild. I cannot tell you, but it just straight up balanced on the edge of itself.
Oh, that's
Nice.
wild.
It's
Balance
fucking
works in
weird.
mysterious ways.
Oh my God.
So fucking
Wow.
weird. All right,
And
Uh,
is with us right now.
21.
21. Okay.
Let's go, girl.
As you're looking at it and feeling in there, so first of all, dwarvish build, and you get from walking into these rooms and looking about. I mean, they seem laid out like general like storerooms, and again, more like permanent storerooms where like not like things would be moving in and out a lot. As you feel up in there and feel those ridges, all of a sudden you actually feel a piece of it indent a little bit. And it's not a structure that you've ever seen, and it's so high up, it's weird, but like you feel a couple of these ridges indent, and it's almost like a tumbler.
So it's like a tumbler but with my fingers.
Oh.
It's a finger lock. She's like, oh man. Oh, it's not making any. Can I listen for noises as I'm like
While you're
pressing?
hanging there from it. Yep.
Or
Well-
we can be on the broom.
Or is Artemis
I was
not
gonna
on
say,
the broom?
yeah.
Kind of
Yeah.
not- Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just have this like image of you like swinging.
Just like-
Just feeling your feet.
Mission Impossible style.
The chandelier.
Yeah, so what are you trying to do? What are you trying to ascertain? Yes, you.
She's trying to like knowing that this kind of feels like indentations, like keys in a lock almost. I think listen for like the clicking as like something clicks properly into place, and
Yep.
just sort of like move her fingers along.
Okay. Roll a perception check. As you're doing this, what you're hearing is not metallic clicks. You're hearing almost like stone, like.
Can I give her bardic inspiration?
Doesn't Peony have inspiration from 2 episodes ago for casting on Greta? The
She does. You do have just straight up inspiration.
Oh, good looking out.
Hey yo, not metallic clicks, but stone.
Blake gets inspiration for remembering.
Hell yeah. So what does DM's inspiration? Is it just a
advantage.
D6? Oh, advantage. Ooh.
I'll still give you bardic just in case.
Cowabunga. Perception.
Oh, and Aron's give you bardic inspiration. He said 2.
That's a D6.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
D6.
Yeah. Just to make sure.
How do you inspire her while she's up there?
We're gonna wake the girl. Oh my god!
I'm just playing like a really like
low.
No, I'm not even around
Actually,
there.
you're
am I?
not even there. You're in the
Yeah,
tower.
Oh.
I'm not
you
even
can't see
around
what's
there.
going on.
So
Damn.
never mind then.
Because that would have been
Yeah.
a 30. Otherwise, it's just a 26.
No, you're good. You're
just
good.
a
Don't worry
26?
about it.
Just
You're
a
fine.
I didn't do any of that. I'm not there.
Just a
Only
I
a
will say it.
26.
Only a
my.
26. So I'm just like,
So ashamed of yourself.
You are feeling, and you feel one go in, and then another one. Like you hold one in, and then start like feeling for another one that will lock in as well. And second one, stretch your pinky out and look for a third, and all of a sudden you hear the last little, and then as the entire thing swings out. I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw to keep from falling off the broom.
sounds good.
Oh Lord.
Hee. How does the 24 sound?
Why do you
Yep,
roll?
that's
Yeah.
it. So you just kind of
Okay,
like back
well.
up
I
real quick.
have really high modifiers. You have to.
You hop onto the broom as this entire, and it's probably like a little over 5 feet by 5 foot, like chunk of stone in the ceiling just swings out on a hinge, and reveals a smaller than the normal ones, but another shaft that just goes straight up. However, right near the top, you can just ever so barely see a little bit of orange, like almost like torchlight.
Do I see the creature move or anything if it heard that? Okay.
So you said that there's light at the top of the shaft, so
Ever
it just
so,
goes.
ever so slightly, yes.
Peony will go like, "There's light up there." How
I
high's
mean-
the shaft?
Yeah, that was my question.
Judging just kind of eyeballing it here, it looks to be maybe 30 feet.
Did you climb that with or without exhaustion?
Probably without, because you can brace yourself and kind of shimmy up it.
I mean,
I'm not there, so I don't know what's going on.
We could climb. It could be another way out, maybe.
Yeah, I think we need to keep going so we don't wake up that thing.
Can I send Petal up?
You can.
That didn't work well for the last creature.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
I will. But here's the great thing about Petal is I could just resummon her. It would be super traumatic, but what's D&D without a little trauma? The T in TTR, one of the T's in TTRPG stands for trauma. So I'll just like be like, who's the cutest? Who's the cutest little familiar? Can you go check what's up there, just really quick, and then come back down?
Petal kind of gives you a look like, really? And then starts to scurry up the wall, like as best she can, kind of climbing.
What color is she?
I think when we woke up the next day, she would have chosen something that would fit in with the vibe of the ruins that she knew. I don't know if the stonework is kind of similar, but kind of mottled beigey sort of. Yeah.
I'll transfer light to them. I'll transfer light onto them as they're climbing
On the
up.
Petal?
Yeah.
Can you cast it on a
Does
creature?
it have dark vision?
You cannot cast it on a creature.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. We'll cast
Petal
it on.
does have dark vision.
Just put up
For
anything
60
on them.
feet.
Okay. Well, I guess we're good then.
Okay. Petal makes her
Yeah,
way
so she'll
up.
skitter.
Skitter. Kind of, you see her kind of like up over the top. And wait just a couple moments. And then she comes back down and
Okay.
down the side. Back to you.
Up there? Were there people?
Squawk
once for yes, squawk twice for no.
Uh,
Come on, Andrew. Squawk.
And then,
Do it.
I don't remember if we established you can communicate with Petal this way.
We did actually.
Because that was
couple of-
Kingsley.
No, but I thought we did it like a couple episodes ago.
I don't know. I'm fine with it. Yeah, you have a bond with your creature.
Uh-huh.
Petal kind of gives you like a head tilt that you know means the like no. Like just kind of like
You're not gonna cheer up?
He's being quiet because of the creature in the other room.
I'm gonna.
it's like a cat.
yeah, basically.
Oh my god.
I would definitely have gone and gotten Uranus as well. I would have made sure to, as soon as it came down, I would have got Uranus to.
Yeah, I would come back, but if we're going up through there, I still want to watch until everybody else is up through there.
Oh wait, well that's fine. I'll wait down here with you then too, so it's fine. It's probably the smart thing to do anyways. You're sure you're okay? You seem kind of tired. You're sure you're?
I'm a little bit tired. I'll be okay though. We should just find somewhere to rest at some point, but not next to this thing. So I'm good to keep going.
Shall we go up and take turns on the broom this time?
Probably would definitely be the first one again. So
Yes.
definitely.
Well, you said it's like 5 feet.
30.
Yeah, about 5
30.
foot.
5
feet
feet wide, 30 feet
wide.
long. Yeah. So like, can the broom actually? I don't know how much.
Oh.
I mean,
takes
at
that.
a
You
tilt
vertical?
and
At
kind
a
of
tilt.
hanging on to it,
Yeah.
like it could kind of raise you up. Yeah, it's not going to be comfortable, but
No.
it could do it.
It's only 30 feet.
Then someone can drop a rope. Someone has a rope. Then we can always.
Oh
Someone
yeah.
gets up there. So
Yeah.
I think I have rope on me. I don't know who else is
I have rope.
seed to ground. So
Yeah, Pry up first and
All right.
can Pry see though?
Yes.
Oh, gotcha.
Can.
Yes. I don't know why I keep forgetting.
And there's light up there. At least you think so.
Because I don't have pupils or irises. They're just pure white eyes.
Wait.
So like, she looks like she can't see anything.
I just assume like you can see. Oh, oh you can see. I've been meaning to ask.
So you grab onto the broom, and it kind of angles up, and Artemis takes you up the shaft, and eventually you kind of float up and out and onto the ground as you look out into probably the largest room that you have found thus far.
whoa.
And you look
Even bigger than the barracks thing? that
maybe
we-
not as high,
Okay.
because that was like a two-leveled thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
broader.
certainly more
Okay.
expansive.
Expansive.
And you look and realize it very quickly, it has to be this big because of the machinery that is housed in this room. As you look left and right and realize that the light you saw was not torchlight, but these orange gems that are inset into the wall at intervals and are glowing.
Nice. Yeah.
And as
Does
you
it
look
look
around,
familiar?
We're not up there yet.
you're not up there
Oh,
yet.
yeah.
I haven't seen it, but Artemis has.
Artemis
Artemis has, yeah.
Yeah.
Artemis, these are cut and polished, but they are the right color. As you look out and see what you can only describe as a great dwarven forge. All the different pieces and equipment here, fires, anvils, but more than just simple what you would imagine a blacksmith having. They're large machines that seem to have like pistons and gears to them. They are massive long trenches where large pieces of metal could be cooled and forged. It is a vast and expansive network of machinery. And as you both just kind of take this in and realize the immensity of what you have found, that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
What?
Dude.
My creatures didn't get to attack one time.
Yeah.
My
One,
growth, baby.
Yes.
not one
My
little bite,
growth.
not one tentacle hug, not a
Nope.
single thing.
You
Well
funneled
done.
And-
them
and
right
we
to
all-
us.
And we all did like, yeah, it was cool. Like everyone did something.
Synergy.
That was an
Amazing.
excellent piece of teamwork amongst all of you to handle that problem.
I'm so happy you said that it jumped down the jumped down the shaft, because I gotta be honest, I was like, I don't know what I can do. I don't really want to shoot it, but like spike growth would be really funny.
I don't know that I would call it funny, but it was something.
I mean, it
All
was
about
neat.
perspective.
Yeah, right. From their perspective, it was not funny. It did
Yeah,
not
no.
tickle.
It just exploded into guts.
Oh, shredded the thing.
Also, how rude is it that the image that it sent Malachite telepathically wasn't even true?
I know it's no diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did it send, Malachite?
Oh, yeah, that's right. When Malachite first got up, you weren't here for this.
No.
All of a sudden, Malachite started having this image of a large one, another one of these diamonds, like a large one, like stuck in the side of the wall, just a little ways forward. Like,
As a
it's gotta be
lure.
right there.
Ah.
It didn't work for me.
Like an anglerfish. That's
Yeah.
actually
Yep.
pretty.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Yo, I can't believe we just found that. Oh my gosh.
Uh-huh.
I don't
Oh,
know what Grok is
man.
gonna do.
Wow.
Grok's gonna feel things.
Sweet.
It's not a good thing. What we're gonna do is anyone know how to use like the Grokuster don't, so
We can find some stuff. There's got to be some good
There's
stuff.
gotta be a manual somewhere.
Kick
I was just
Yeah.
gonna say, there's got to be an
User
operator's
guide.
there's a
manual.
manual user guide
Yeah.
right next to. Oh, look at this. Okay.
It wouldn't be a good, safe, up to code shop if they
Yeah,
didn't put
or-
all the user manuals
That's
They
somewhere.
got
There's
stickers
definitely
on the
a
side of the
dwarven
machine that
OSHA.
says like.
I was
don't
gonna say
fuck
OSHA. I was
with-
gonna call OSHA. Like this doesn't
My
follow.
players talk about fantasy OSHA all the time.
For sure.
OSHA got rid of the dwarves. They weren't following it. They weren't following it. So OSHA's
Oh,
like, no.
that's
OSHA's
dark.
the
That's-
bad
that's
guy.
a-
Oh,
It's the
wow.
Took a turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Phew.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us for our adventure tonight. Super excited to come back next time and see what else is there to find underneath Floros here in the Dwarven Mines. So we will see you next time. Until then, what do I say at the end? I don't have a catchphrase. See you next time. Thanks for being here.
Bye.
Bunga.
Bye.
See you later.
Cowabunga.
Wild
Yeah, there we go.
crocodile.
Peace.
I need a catchphrase.